Welcome to your weekly Numbers Witch journal entry with me, Reagan, your Numbers Witch. I'm that QuickBooks bitch. I mentor bookkeepers to find new clients and to stop the scroll. And I also help people figure QuickBooks Online the fuck out because this is your weekly newsletter. It comes into your inbox for free as long as you stay subscribed to my email list every Monday morning. But I also decided to do the newsletter as a video to help reach more people. And just in case you don't end up checking your email inbox first thing Monday morning. Here's what's happening in the week for my clients, and here's all the ways that I can support you with keeping the books for your business or doing bookkeeping for other people. Just a reminder, these videos are sponsored by the Mind the Gap community, which is my free community I have set up for my clients. It's where I host tutorials, live Q&As, virtual office hours, and I also send out weekly bookkeeping prompts to help you manage your books all month long, week by week. It's the first week of the month. Today's November 3rd. It is the first week of November. Spooky season is over, y'all. I'm not going to be diving into Christmas season just yet, but the first week of the month, here's what we're going to be doing in our bookkeeping. We are downloading our bank statements. That's it. I just want you to download all of your bank and credit card and loan statements for October this week. Make sure that they are downloaded to your computer, saved in a secured folder. That's what we're doing. That's the first step to doing bookkeeping, is making sure that we have our statements downloaded and easily accessible. Bonus points, you can also go into your QuickBooks Online company and go to your bank feed and hit that update button. It'll give you a little dopamine hit to hit the update button, just an FYI. But we also make sure that our bank transactions for October, for the prior month, have imported. So go in there, hit that update button, and make sure that you have your statements downloaded. And that's it. That is the bookkeeping task for the week. Inside the community, I am posting a new tutorial this week. The tutorials are called the Shit You Should Know lessons. I did not come up with that name. One of my fancy clients came up with that name, and I was like, that's perfect. We're calling it that. And on the first Wednesday of every month, I post the new tutorial for the month. It is only available to the paid or lifetime members. If you're a free member of the community, you can hit that upgrade button for just $7 a month and get access to this month's tutorial, which is going to be all about how to print checks from QuickBooks. And I'm even going to give you a special code to get 30% off your next check order from Intuit to print your QuickBooks voucher checks. Not only will you get that lesson when it drops this Wednesday, November 5th, you will also get access to the archive of the monthly lessons. And I've been doing those since the beginning of 2024. So there's almost 2 years worth of monthly tutorials for you to go watch for just $7. Just saying. Paid and lifetime members of the community, you will see that video drop in the portal, in the community, on the 5th of November. And if you are a free member or you have not yet created your account inside the community, go do it and get the $7 a month subscription so you can access all of those videos. Next things next, I want to remind y'all about the Wealthy Witches Grimoire, which is my system for planning my personal life as it will support being an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, there's a lot more pressure on you, and I know that sounds backwards, but it truly is a different kind of challenging than being an employee for perhaps a shitty boss. When you're an entrepreneur, you do not have those external pressures on you. You have to create your own discipline to be able to run your business and to make enough revenue to support yourself if that's your goal. I have a planning system that I've been using that has definitely supported me through a pretty tumultuous point of my personal life that I'll talk about at some point with y'all. I'm using my planning system and I wanted to share it with you all. It includes a spreadsheet that you can download for meal planning / grocery shopping that I created. It has all of the tools and resources that I use to stay grounded and to be able to continue to show up for my business, which is my only source of income. Get the Wealthy Witches Grimoire. When you go to my profile and click on my link tree, you're gonna see my shop and you will see the Wealthy Witches Grimoire there. It's only $13 to download. Amazing, go do that. Also, I have my YouTube channel, which is free to subscribe to, and I do have a video on there about how I use the Wealthy Witches Grimoire in my own life, and that video gives you pretty much my exact rituals, habits, and routines that I'm using right now to stay on top of it. Stay keeping myself alive. My YouTube channel is also linked in my profile. And finally, every week we have a tarot card, a message from the tarot. For the week of November 3rd, I pulled from the Lightseers Tarot deck, which is a fan favorite, and I pulled the Four of Wands. And this card is all about how you are incorporating joy and celebration and fun and pleasure into your mundane to-do obligation list. Joy and fun and pleasure and celebration and community are all equally as important as making sure the bills get paid, you know, doing the work, doing the work that you don't want to be doing, taking out the trash. Like, it's just as important as all of those things. It needs to have as much weight in your schedule, in your planning, as all of the other things. It's very important that we create time and space for fun, for play, for joy. So I want to invite you this week to consider, how are you going to add something playful, something fun on your to-do list next to all of the other things that you're needing to get done? This is one of the questions I actually asked my mentee yesterday on a call. This was after I had pulled the card when I was writing this week's newsletter. But I was like, oh, perfect. Like, this is exactly what we need to do, because she listed all the things that she needed to do this week. And I was like, and when are you going to be having any fun, Missy? When are you going to play and have fun and do something creative maybe, or relaxing? And she was like, yeah, you're right. I do need to schedule that in. Yes, it's very important. So that is the message from the Four of Wands. That is your tarot message for this week. Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly newsletter. I hope this was helpful, and come back next week, next Monday, for the weekly newsletter video. And make sure you set up your account inside the community, and that will put you on my email list, so you'll get this newsletter first thing Monday mornings. Have an amazing week, y'all. Bye.